And we are live. I hit the wrong intro there, everybody. I'm sorry. Justin's looking to weird it out.
I'm
This
like,
is
wrong show, bro.
this is Brad Pitt's favorite new podcast, J&J Dating Dynamics. I am
This-
Jay. He is Jay. This is episode 6. Justin, how you doing, brother? What are we talking about today?
I'm good, man. I thought we were talking about bikes and brews for a second.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, what? Wait a minute. I hit the wrong button. That was all on me. All right. Joining us today, let me bring her up here. Wait, okay. Bring her up here. We have a special guest today. It's my friend Jay. She comes to us all the
Hi.
way from Miami. How you doing, lovely?
I'm good. I'm good.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell everybody real quick your name, what you do, your age. I don't know if you
Okay.
want to throw your body count in there. You don't have to, but whatever. Tell them whatever you want. Go.
All right. So I'm Jade. I am almost 21. I am Miss Peterson Harley Davidson of Miami.
That's where we met.
And I go to school at Nova, and I'm graduating this year. So,
Very cool. Congratulations on you. What are you graduating as? Or what's your degree?
business administration and marketing.
Very
So, but
cool.
hopefully, I really won't need any of that. But that's
Yeah.
just the backup plan.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Jade, and what's your relationship status?
I'm single as hell. I'm very single.
Single and looking or single and content?
No, single and content. Yeah.
All right.
Whenever we look, we just get disappointed. So I'm just gonna stay looking straight.
Well, you know you're gonna have all kinds of guys dropping in on your DMs right now. Like by the time we're done here, your inbox is gonna be full.
I just don't think so.
Yeah, well, we'll see. All right, Justin, tell us what we're talking about today, brother.
All right. Tonight, you actually picked out this topic.
I did.
We're talking about who cheats more, men or women.
Dun dun dun. All right, so let's kick it off with one simple, one-word answer. Justin, who cheats more, men or women? One-word answer.
Women.
Jade,
Men.
I'm gonna go with women too. So it seems like we're divided along gender lines here.
Wow.
Yes, yes, it looks that way. All right, let me say real quick. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like button. If you are on Instagram, please, if you want to, we're going to be on here for about 10 minutes. Then I'm going to change you all to the YouTube side so y'all can come see the rest of this awesome, awesome conversation. So please, they're saying there's feedback on Jay on the Instagram side. So Jay, if you can move your phone away from your laptop a little bit, that should probably help out.
Okay.
All right.
Is that better?
I hope so. Sarita, let me know if that's better. Sarita was actually our first ever guest on the show.
No way.
Yeah, yeah. It's very, very cool. All right. So, Jade, tell us, why do you think men cheat more?
Okay, so honestly, men, like in every circumstance that I've been in, have just been cheaters. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you don't really hear about women cheating. And I've never gotten cheated on, but
That
I
that you
wonder
know of.
why.
That you know of.
that I know of. Yeah. I've heard some things, but I don't think I've ever gotten cheated on. They said there's a little bit still. Okay, whatever. But it's fine. But whenever you hear about in movies and stuff, it's always the men.
Well, yeah, that's society. I think society's like we're psychologically bred to think that men are the cheaters. Let me ask you this: though. You say you've never been cheated on, and be honest, have you ever cheated?
I have not. I have not cheated. I've
Okay.
looked for sure, but I've never cheated.
Okay, wait, hang on, because I think it's important for this conversation. Let's define cheating.
All right.
Justin, how do you define cheating?
The ultimate betrayal. I mean, I used to think until you actually like make a move or like kiss someone else, like that's cheating. But you know, the more and more we look into it now, you could just flirting with somebody is on a level of emotional cheating. I mean, I'm a Gemini. I'm a flirt by nature, but like that's literally even with dudes. If they have a cool bike, yeah, what's good, bro? Like like I'm a natural like easygoing person, so that's just my personality. But I mean, if you're putting in work, texting somebody and like flirting and sending pictures, and you have somebody at home that's cheating, definitely.
100%.
Okay, I'll agree with that. I think if you're having a conversation with somebody, okay, so women know all men are gonna try to smash, and men know if given the chance, they're probably gonna smash. So any conversation that doesn't really start with, "Hey, this isn't anything," any conversation that entertains the possibility of it, I think it's cheating already. If that makes sense. Go ahead, Jade.
I just want to say that even in like, okay, for me, for instance, I will go to the beach and there will be guys with their wives, with their children. And when they go, like, whatever, to the boardwalk or something, they will like give me the eyes and be like,
Mm-hmm.
like, come in the water. Like, even at the gym, these guys with girlfriends are like staring at me, like looking me down. And it's like, I've given them nothing. And you have a girlfriend right there,
Hmm.
And it's
And
like,
I can't confirm Jade went to the gym today. She posted it on the Instagram, so everything's on the up and up.
I
how
see.
many?
I wouldn't consider that cheating. I mean, is it disrespectful to do that in front of your woman? And
Yeah.
especially if you get caught? I mean, but listen, you're a pretty girl. People are going to want to look at you. Men are going to want to look at you. It's in our nature. So you can't
Mm-hmm.
help that. Now, when we cross the line and we try and talk to you, well, we have somebody there and they just stepped away for a second and you know that, like, nah,
Yeah, that's rough.
Let
that's
me say
different.
this. Let me add this to the definition. Jade, let's say you and I are dating and we go to the beach and whatever. And you go to the boardwalk or anything else. You at that point, any guy that comes up to you, if you don't start the well, first off, if you entertain the conversation, but
Mhm.
if it doesn't immediately lead to, hey, you can ask my boyfriend or anything like that, if you're actually entertaining that guy, to me, that's borderline cheating already.
I agree.
Okay. All right, good. We're on the same
Yeah,
page.
I mean, if I see you two together on the beach and Joelle walks away and I go try and holler and you entertain it at all, oof, red flags for my
Yeah,
boy Joelle all day.
Yeah,
all day.
absolutely. All day. All day. And I will say, those thresholds, I think, are different for men and women. Not because of how right or how wrong it may be, but what, and we'll get into this more later, but into what the possibilities are of actually
Well,
being put in a position of, for infidelity.
I mean, we could break it down. Like men, we cheat on a level that has nothing to do with our emotions, and
Absolutely.
women cheat on an emotional level.
Hmm.
Like, we have more emotions in
Yeah.
general. So it's like,
Let
if you say you like me, I'm going to break up with my boyfriend and then try to hang out with you, but then you're not even about it. So like, that just
Yeah,
leads me in the wrong direction.
right. No, see,
yeah,
here's the thing. I honestly 1000% believe if a guy is capable because of who we are, because of how we're wired, we are capable of cheating on a Tuesday afternoon and coming home on a Tuesday night to our loving wife and nothing's changed. We are capable of that emotionally. A woman, once she has cheated, that other relationship, that's been over for a while.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So you're saying, all right, how about this? How about this? So say me and Justin, we broke up a while ago, whatever, and
Damn, we didn't even start off yet.
Nope.
right? Like, but anyways, me and Justin were dating and then we broke up and then I'm seeing Joel, okay? I'm seeing Joel. I still text you every day just to see like how you are.
You texting me? Oof.
How you are. Yeah, and
I consider that cheating.
no, wait, hold on. You text me every day and I respond with short answers. That's cheating, right? That's literally cheating with your ex-boyfriend?
Well, to me, any girl that's talking to her ex, nah, that don't fly with me because there's only
No.
one reason you talk to the ex, unless
But
there's kids involved.
not only that, I feel bad for the woman because it
What?
sounds. I'm saying I would feel bad for the woman because I feel like she has a lot going on and she doesn't know
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
And the same vice versa if the man was in the middle of, like, it's a
Yeah.
lot.
All right, guys, we are 10 minutes in. I am gonna drop the link to the YouTube video on the chat here on Instagram and ask everybody to please come join us on that side. We're going to get into a lot more of this with Jade and with Justin, who apparently has a lot of opinions on this. So please, everybody on Instagram, come over to the YouTube side, drop a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. We can really use your help. We're getting this burgeoning podcast on the up and up. It is only episode 6, but we are gonna make it to episode 9,000. So let's sign off on the Instagram and keep this going on YouTube, guys. Sound good?
You got it, guys.
Thank you all.
If you want to get to my YouTube, check my Instagram story. Click there, and you could click the little YouTube link below.
Yeah, I think we all 3 of us have it on our stories, and I just dropped it in the chat, so the link is readily available.
Guys. Go. You have to watch. You come on. You have to know what I'm gonna say.
Come check it out, guys.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Peace out.
All right. And now that it's just us.
96 viewers on there.
Nice.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Hey, Jeremy says he still can't comment. I commented earlier, Jeremy, and no problem. There's a test comment on there from me. Are you sure you're signed in? You need to sign in to be able to chat and comment on the YouTube side. But so now that it's just us, we are joined by the lovely Jade Rosenblum, Miss Peterson's Harley Davidson of Miami 2022.
Yeah.
Who very graciously agreed to join us here on episode 6, where we are talking about who cheats more, men or women. Me and Justin believe women cheat more. Jade believes men cheat more.
On it? Yeah. I mean,
right, so let me give my 2 cents here, and Jade, Justin, you guys can chime in. So, Justin, we already established the 80-20 rule here, right?
Yeah.
And Jade, the 80-20 rule, if you don't know what it is essentially a dating rule which I believe holds very true, and that's that 80% of women are dating or sleeping with 20% of men. The top 20% of men. Really? Essentially, we're saying that 80% of men are invisible to most women.
Okay.
So, given that, I feel like when women look at the topic of cheating, they're looking at the top 20% of men. Of course, the top 20% of men have the options to cheat, and they may cheat more, of course. But overall, women, I believe, cheat more because that bottom 80% of guys, they don't have the options. That's one aspect of it. Another aspect of it is women, you all just have so many more possibilities and so many more options. Every time you all go out into the street, you're getting hit with numbers and dicks and guys and all kinds of shit just flying at you. Any guy that talks to you is going to want to try to smash. That, I mean, especially Jade, a pretty girl like you get hit on constantly, I'm sure. As good looking as a guy, as good looking as a guy might be, sorry, Justin, we don't get hit on like y'all do. So y'all just have a lot more possibilities. Also, men, like you said earlier, men get caught constantly. Why? Because men and women cheat differently. Men, we need to have the hotel room. We need to make sure the logistics are worked out, blah, blah, blah. We leave a paper trail on our credit card, whatever it is. Women, I believe, cheat on the margins, meaning a guy, for me to cheat on my wife, I'm going to have to, I'm going out of work for a conference and blah, blah, blah. And I got to work out logistics and all this stuff, whatever. Mm-hmm. A woman will tell you, hey, I'm going to the grocery store. Okay, she goes to the grocery store. She stops by the side dude's house for about 20 minutes, does her thing, then goes to the store, gets a couple things, and comes back with the excuse of there was a long line.
But have you seen that? Have you ever?
I have. I've seen it, and I've had a lot of friends who've gone through it. I think it happens quite a bit, actually. Okay. Women cheat differently than men. Women cheat on the margins, and I think the law of large numbers just is too clear in that women have just way too many more options.
So she's asking, have you seen it? So this is why I love having these conversations, because we've all been through experiences. And Jade, you're still a little young. You might, there's some.
Yeah, that's another thing.
There's some horror stories to be had still.
Yeah.
Be careful out there.
So, I will say I have been cheated on, and I've been the guy that she cheated with, and I've seen it on both sides.
I've been the girl that she cheated with, and I didn't even know. Or he cheated with.
Yeah, the side girl doesn't always know she's the side girl. But here's the thing. Even if she does, the side girl always wants to be the main girl.
Oh, always.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, so I got a story for you. I
Go
was
ahead.
like 21 years old, uh, young
That,
pup in love. I
was that
thought,
back in the summer of '69?
yeah, basically,
Yeah.
summer love. Thought I was in love, moved in with a girl, and she started spending hours at night, like late at work. Supposedly, she was lasering her own legs. She worked at like a plastic surgery center. And
Okay.
I just thought it was weird. I was gonna get her a snowboard for Christmas, and like a couple days before Christmas, she comes home with a snowboard. And like there was just this dude that was hanging out with her at work, and I just had this weird feeling. And I had a band at the time, so I had a show one night, and my girl out of nowhere gets all dolled up, and like she's going out with her girlfriends, but like she was looking really good, like way better than she had looked in a long time.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Like better than you've seen her.
I
I need
had
to.
my
I need to get a little.
manager,
I need to get a prop red flag.
my
Looking really good.
manager at the time had told me like, yo, there's something up with that. He warned me. He's like, there's something up with her tonight, bro. The vibe she's giving me and the way she's dressed. And I remembered she didn't come home that night. She did not come home that night. So I was calling her till the wee morning hours, didn't come home. Answers me the next day. Oh, I stayed at some DJ's house with my girlfriend. Like, we're just here hanging out. I'm sorry, my phone died, blah, 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 the whole spiel. Same thing happens the next night. She doesn't come home.
Oh no, no,
You know what I did? I went to Home Depot. I bought a bunch of boxes. I changed the locks on the door, and I
no. Good boy.
packed all of her belongings.
Shut
And when
the hell
she
up.
came home on Sunday night and rang the bell because she couldn't get in, her keys didn't work. And she's like, "What's up with the lock?" I'm like, "You don't live here anymore." And she was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, I opened the door a little bit. I'm like, "You see all the boxes?" I'm like, "That's all yours. So call whoever you got to call, but you don't live here anymore."
Well done.
Wow.
I endorse that.
So did you find out who?
She ended up moving right in with that dude.
Of course.
I made it easier for him. I even packed her up for him. Like, here you go, sir.
And here's another societal thing that's been kind of been drilled into us. And Jade, I don't know how this works on the female side. You can maybe tell us. But if my girl is cheating, I unless the dude's my best friend or somebody I know and somebody that knows who we're dating, I have no issue with the dude. It's all on the girl.
Oh
I'm not
yeah.
gonna come in and try to beat up the dude. The dude's just trying to do his thing. It's all on the girl, for me.
Well, for a girl, you guys have to literally, it's like you're giving yourself. You have to open yourself to a man. You have to give yourself to a
Right.
man.
Yeah.
I could literally go walk down the block, see an attractive girl. I don't even need to know her name to sleep with her. And I won't ever see her again.
I don't know who the girls you're trying to sleep with, but that is
No,
not me.
I'm just saying that men in general are we're biologically, I'm not saying I would go do this. I'm saying
No,
that this is how we're wired.
this is like all new. I've never heard that before.
Well,
This
yeah,
is
Really?
man. We don't really have a big threshold of things we need to sleep with somebody. We'll grab a random girl at the club and we'll, you know, do whatever we have to do. Women,
this is
I
just
feel,
make
need more of an emotional attachment.
Wait,
They need more indicators of attraction.
I'm more interested in Jade's reaction to this.
Go ahead.
this is just making me not want to have a relationship even more because what I just like told you guys about the whole like me texting like Joel when I was dating Justin, like that happened. So like it's like just red flags after red flags after red flags with men. For real.
For
Well,
real?
we are the top 20% of men, so we have options.
I'm just saying like
No,
I well okay, men have a higher sex drive in general. Okay, if I want to if I want to have like some sort of like sexual interaction, I get my vibrator. I promise you, we do not need like I don't need sex. I don't.
But you can get a man faster than we can get a woman.
absolutely. You have to acknowledge that.
Okay.
I'm
Let's
pretty sure you could walk out the door and get a
let
man by the time you walk to your corner.
let's break it down. Let's break it down to its most
Wait,
basic level.
let's go for a walk on the corner, all of us, and see what happens.
Here's a good comment from Hillbilly. Women use sex to get an I love you. Men use I love you to get sex. That's pretty accurate, I
That
would
is
say.
see this. Yeah. No, enough.
That's pretty accurate. Thank you for your comment. If you're watching on YouTube, please comment, hit the like button, get in on the live chat. We'll love to bring up your
Women
comments
use.
and subscribe to the channel and subscribe to Beautiful Jade's Instagram. It is scrolling down in the ticker somewhere. You'll see it if you watch it long enough. So yeah, let me break this down to like the bare bone essentials, Jade. Let's say you and I go to the bar. We're both single, right?
Okay.
And we'll be as crude and biological as we can be. We'll go up to somebody and say, "Hey, I think you look good. Let's get out of here and let's go get it on. Let's go have sex." You go and say that to 10 guys. I go and say that to 10 girls. I may be lucky to walk out of there with one phone number. Maybe. I'll probably get slapped or get drinks thrown in my face. You will walk out of there with 9 guys. And the other one will just be scared, but he would have done it.
I mean, yeah, but like as a woman, that's not really a woman wants someone who can provide, take me on dates, and have like a good time with me. Even I'm not even looking for a relationship right now. I really am not. But like I just like to go on dates and I just want to like it's the season right now and I want to like cuddle and like I don't want to have any sort of commitment until it's the right person, but it's like I'll cuddle with you and
So
watch a movie.
what's your
So you will
definition of
Netflix
the
and
right
chill.
person?
What?
No, she said I don't think she will, bro. I
I
said
wouldn't.
She just nodded her head, yes.
No, I mean I'm all about like I don't know. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't have sex with someone that I'm not looking for. Like that's just me. I have morals. Like I don't know.
so.
Well, you did
I
say the
wanted
only
to
other
ask.
podcast. Sorry, Justin. She did say the only other podcast she ever did was a church podcast. So we may be dealing with one of the unicorns around here.
Yeah, honestly, you got a good one right here because let's just say I can count my body count with one hand. So
Yeah.
I feel like she's actually at an age where things are still good.
For some women, yes. Some women at 20, 21. I think most women get out of a 4-year college with a
Like
body count in the hundreds.
Jade, my thing is, I really think that girls in your age range, like if a guy like me can catch a girl like you in the right state of mind, you're still open to love. And I've been saying this, but when a man damages a girl in between, like I'd say 19 to 23, 24, they switch up and they could become more invested in themselves and the attitude changes.
I'm telling you right now, a lot of the girls that I know, they don't even like they just stopped respecting themselves. Like they really did. It's like if you ask them like let's go on a date, okay? And you take them out to a nice dinner, whatever, and then you're like you want to go home with me and then all right, so whatever, you're like cuddling whatever, being all sweet and stuff, and then like you're like want to fuck and they're probably like yeah. Like after one date. That's how girls think now.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And
they forget that that's not how we want a girl to act if we want to keep them around.
Material. Yeah.
Because guess what? If you sleep with me on the first date, like I'm not talking to you again.
see that
now I'll talk to you again, but you know what I'm saying. Like I can't see you. I can't see you.
It's a red flag for sure. It's a red flag for sure.
Yeah.
From a guy's standpoint. Now, I think it's important to understand, and Jade, you tell me what you think about this. The things men find attractive in women are not the same things women find attractive in men. Which is why when a girl is told, go out, have fun, do all this, get your career, live it all. You can have it all. You can get to 35 with your career, with all your money, blah blah blah. Then go find you a man. Those women are the women who end up on antidepressants, who end up wondering why they couldn't find a man.
No,
Because
because
we couldn't care less about your career.
they're becoming the men that they want to date.
Exactly. They're becoming the men that they want to date.
And then guess what happens? They get themselves to a level so high that any regular man is now below them. So they're looking up. And guess what? The men that are up here are looking for women that are in the age bracket way down here, past your age.
Here it is. The men up here are not checking for the 35-year-old career woman. They're checking for Jade.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are.
And then poor Jade's out here like, I didn't know you were married.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously, like, you don't know, because these guys, I kid you not, they take off their ring when they
All
go
you gotta do is take off the ring.
like they take off, like, is that a wedding ring?
No, it's just a ring. That's my opposite hand.
All right. I don't know.
The image is mirrored. We couldn't tell which hand it was.
Yeah, but so what was I saying? So yeah, they take off the ring, and it's like these like old ass men. You'd be surprised. Like, usually all the men that come up to me at the gym are either 30 or 40, or they're honestly 35.
Well, let me say, Jade, I think that's the perfect almost.
Wait, I was going to say, is that
might
too
be a little
old?
young.
Yeah, like I'm thinking like 26, like.
Nah, Jade, you're
Damn,
entering.
I'm old.
For sexual for dating sexual value. Women are in their prime between 20 and 25.
Okay.
Men are at their prime between 32, 37.
All right. It all depends on what they look like.
Oh, of course.
If they already have a receding hairline and like a long gray beard, it's just like, no.
Is mine too gray?
No, I can't really
They
tell.
look like us. How old do you think we are?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, guess our ages.
All right. 33. Justin is 33. No. All right.
Close.
Joel looks 30, like 35.
Yes, I'll take it.
I'm just saying.
I'm 39 for the record.
Hold on, let me work on this lighting over here. I gotta work on my lighting. What's going
Okay, so are you 34?
I'm 36.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just can't tell, honestly.
Yeah, but I think that, to me, that's the perfect match, is a woman in her early to mid 20s and a man in his mid 30s.
Yeah, seriously.
Because the man is starting to hit his stride as a provider, as a successful man.
Right now, I'm spontaneous enough where I can just be like, let's go do this. Like last night, I just picked up and went to a 311 concert. Like, let's just go have fun. Yeah, and now I can do it. But when I was 20 years old, I couldn't just up and go. I didn't have the funds to do anything.
I'm not. Right. No, I'm definitely saying that I don't go for like I don't go for guys my age that are 20, because they continue to disappoint. I go for like a 26 to like 29. Like that's my like 25, 29. Like that's my age. And
yeah, I think that's the case for most women, though. I think most of you want to date a guy older than you.
Yeah, like 5 years, 5, like 8, whatever. But I just need someone who's gonna be fun and not like immature. I just like communicate directly and respectively. If you come at me with the whole, oh, you're fine as fuck, you trying to hang, I'm gonna be like, no, block.
Do guys actually say that? That's the lamest pickup line.
You can count how many DMs say that.
Wow. See, that's not
horrible.
What I would say on the DM. Jade, let me throw a statement at you. You tell me how true it is.
Okay.
Women, this is overall, this is not generalizing anybody, but women are sex objects. Men are success objects. What do you think of that statement?
All right.
What I mean by that is, we as men,
where our value lies.
The thing we value the most is your looks, how you present yourself, your sexuality, your sexual value. Women, you guys value a guy's potential as a provider, money he makes, how established he is, his status, etc. So does that
I'm not
statement
even
hold
gonna
water?
lie. I don't look. The thing that gets me is how a guy holds himself and how he looks. So
Mhm.
if I'm not attractive, I don't care how much money you make. You can keep your zeros to yourself because I don't like if at the end of the day, if I'm not attracted to you,
Mhm.
how do we even like I'm going to cheat. If I'm not attracted to you, I'm going to cheat in the slightest way.
But you said you would cheat if you're not attracted, but why would you get into a relationship with
I
somebody
no,
you're
I
not
wouldn't
attracted
though.
to?
I
Okay.
wouldn't even
Okay.
Right, but women I feel can lose attraction throughout the relationship.
100%.
Love is not conditional, Justin. We established this already. Love for women is never conditional.
You have to
Is it
stand.
sorry? It's never unconditional. Sorry.
Yeah. No, you have to prove me that you love me every single day. Every single day.
Not just that he loves you. He has to stay in
No,
shape.
that he's
He has to present himself properly. I was guilty of this about 14 years ago in my marriage.
Mhm.
I'll be the first to say it. I was guilty of this. I got married for a while there. I stopped trying.
Oh
You know, we
hell.
would go out. I would wear flip flops, jeans, and a raggedy T-shirt. I wouldn't shave. I would not care.
Yeah.
What do you think happened? We got divorced about a year and a half later, and I'm sure that wasn't the only reason, but it was also on my end asking for the divorce. But you know, it kind of went both ways. But I'm sure that was a factor. Absolutely,
I
you
feel
have
like
to. Sorry, go ahead.
when you're in a relationship, you do get comfortable. I mean,
Absolutely.
I got comfortable. I got comfortable and it's just like after a while you kind of want your old self back and then you break up and then it's like you have a glow up but it really was the same girl you were when you started dating that person but you lost yourself.
That's why. What's the first thing women usually do when they break up, or actually, no, when they decide they're gonna break up? Because women can decide they're gonna break up with somebody and not do it till like 5 months later. But the first thing
Oh,
they'll do is what?
have a glow up. No?
They
What
get
is
in the
it?
gym. They get in the gym. It's the
Well,
first thing they do. If you're in a relationship and your girl doesn't go to the gym and all of a sudden she starts going to the gym, big red flag.
you know she's about to break up.
Big red flag. She's about to, yeah, she's
You're
about to
about
go.
to go.
She's
Yeah.
about to jump ship. Hillbilly says dating is a contest to get the best price. Never claiming a price is silly. What do we think about that?
Dating is a contest to get the best prize.
Never claiming a price is silly. So you're saying, Hillbilly, can you clarify that? I think he's saying you have to just eventually settle for somebody. I don't know.
I'm not
Yeah.
settling.
I will never settle.
I
Yeah,
won't settle until I find someone who I can see myself spending the rest of my life with, who I'm satisfied with.
What's your checklist?
All right.
but she can't give up all the secrets, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's long. Let me give you the basics. All right.
Give me top
They have
five.
all right. They got to be a provider. They got to have a direction and know, obviously, they have to be successful and know what they're doing through their life.
No,
Okay.
but I want to hear them in order and priority.
Order. All right.
Because
I
obviously, number one, you have to be attracted to them. So
I have to be attracted to them. They have to have like, nice eyes, a good smile, no raggedy shit. Just they have to look put together. All right.
Okay.
Their style, also that goes with it. The style, like you have to know how to dress. You can't look like you just rolled out of bed. Like you need to care about what you look like because how are you not going to care about yourself but care about me? That it doesn't work.
You got to be dripping, not tripping.
You just gotta have a little bit.
See, Justin, I can drop lyrics too.
You better listen to him for some advice.
Who, me? I need the advice?
No, Justin, for your lyrics.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead. I interrupted.
All right. They have to be at. I'm 5'9". I'm tall. They got to be at least 6'2". They got to be 6'1", 6'2".
damn,
Okay.
this whole time I was trying to see if I fit in there, but I didn't.
Nah.
No, I'm 5'7".
10. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, you
I
got
tell you, I met Jade, and she's pretty much about as tall as I am. So, yeah.
it. How tall are
Jade's a
you?
tall girl. I'm 5'10".
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was wearing heels. I was 6'1".
Exactly. On the day, you were taller than I am.
If I can't go to the club and wear heels, like it's a red flag.
Yeah.
Red flag. Okay, anyway, they have to. I don't care if they had an education. I don't care if they went to college. They just need a. So the next is success. Do they have a goal? Can they provide for me? And if we have a family, can they help? Like, can they provide? If I need to stay at home,
So what if they're blue collar, but they're like top tier of blue collar work? Like it's a man that has to work with his hands, but he's like uh,
Yeah.
a crane operator or a truck driver or
Factory worker.
a welder. You know what I mean?
If he's passionate about what he does, then I will stand by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me ask you this. I think that brings up an interesting point. I've always said you have to love what you do. What if it's a guy who makes a lot of money and it's a stable job, but he hates it?
Then he's gotta kind of pivot, because if
Either
you
that,
he's gotta
either
pivot.
that, or yeah,
Yeah.
he's got to pivot. I think either that or he has to have another passion on the side. A
Yeah,
guy needs to have a goal that he's working toward.
exactly. And honestly, like Jeremy Castro just said, money cannot buy happiness. If you are not happy with yourself, if you aren't happy, I can't stress this enough. There's so many successful people that have so much money and are so unhappy. They're so
I
unhappy.
do think, though, especially in Miami, for some girls, a man's money can buy happiness.
That is some girls. Those are the
Yeah.
girls that might not respect themselves, and I'm not going to put like a name on it, but
No,
But
like
not
we
for
are in
nothing.
Miami. Miami is the most superficial city on the
Not
planet.
for
it is.
nothing. That is mostly what's going on, and that's what's ruining the dating dynamic because like women aren't looking for connection and attraction first. They want to see what is he bringing to the table what can I get out of this man?
I
And
mean,
it's like,
it is true. Like, if okay, this isn't me, but I know a lot of people who, if you go to the club and you see like an older guy and he has a big table, whatever, like obviously you're gonna go check it out. But it's like if you're with that group, you can't really go like wander and see where the other guys are. You know what I'm saying? You kind of have to stay like with the older group, but you're not really in it for that. Like, and they may think you're trying to hang, but you're just not. You're in it for the drinks.
I mean,
Maybe.
that's usually how it goes down now.
Yeah.
Let me reset here. We are live on episode 6, only 6. This is very, very new, of the J&J Dating Dynamics podcast. I am Jay. He is Jay, and joining us tonight is Jade. Oh, 3 J's. Look at that.
Yeah, right? Look at that.
Yeah, it kind of works out. This is episode 6 of the J&J Dating Dynamics podcast. If you're watching,
So
please hit that like button. It really helps us out on YouTube. And we are trying to grow this baby so we can have Jade on more often, because if not, then the podcast goes away, and then Jade goes away, and then we all cry. So, anyway, we are talking about who cheats more, men or women, but we do have a second topic.
what was the second topic?
You suggested it, and now you forgot it.
Is marriage dead?
It's marriage dead.
Um,
I just read the bottom.
I know. It's been scrolling on the bottom the entire time, Justin.
I don't watch the ticker. I'm watching you
Get
guys.
with the program.
I'm
Get with the
watching
program.
you guys.
So,
So I was gonna
is marriage
say,
dead?
hold on before we get into that, because I wanted to get into why people cheat. And
Oh, okay.
I feel like people let things go stagnant in their relationships. Like
Mhm.
they might initially go after like each other for attraction,
Mhm.
and they will literally let things get boring and they'll let themselves go. And I think they forget that being in a relationship takes work. And
Sure.
if you don't have goals, you're gonna get boring. You're gonna hit ruts. Like you guys as a couple need to have things that you're working towards.
Exactly.
Because if not, you're just gonna be bored. And you also have to really enjoy your each other's company. You have to be friends. And I feel like a lot of couples out there, they're not friends, bro. They're just people that hate each other that sleep with each other from time to time. But like you really have to make sure you pick a right partner. And if you pick the right partner, you'll find things that you both enjoy and
Mhm.
life will always be fun. And I feel like people are initially just picking the wrong partners and staying in the long relationships, and that's why people end up cheating.
Well,
And
it
going,
was. Go ahead, Jay.
I was gonna say, going off with what Justin said, people usually go for someone that they're really attracted to, yes. And then I've seen it so many times. I've went on these dates with these super like hot guys, and it just takes so much effort to talk to them because they are so dry and they're like bricks. Like, and you meet a lot of girls like bricks. Like, I know you
Oh
guys have
yeah.
met tons of girls who just like, how was your day? It was fine. It was good.
But see,
Yeah.
here's what we were saying earlier. If you go out on a date with a guy who's a brick, you're 99.9% chance not sleeping with him that night. If we go out on a date with a girl who's a brick, we'll probably still sleep with her.
Yeah, because that's just like how you guys are.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. And I think that takes us well into, well, no, that's not what I was going to say. But I do think men and women cheat for different reasons. I think men cheat mainly for sex. I don't think women do. Women cheat, I think, for emotional reasons. For a lot of the reasons Justin just said, is that the man let himself go. She's
I
been
think
checked out for a while,
we both
etc.
cheat for the same reason, kind of. And I'm totally contradicting myself. I don't want to say but I'm saying we like the thrill of the chase.
you.
No,
Yeah.
but so do women.
I like the thrill. I love it.
You love to be chased, right?
No, I love to chase. Like when a guy
Wait, you love to chase men?
I like to chase if
Well,
I'm
women chase men differently than we chase women,
all right,
of
if
course.
let's say honestly, I'm going to say it. Okay. If I'm looking at this guy at the gym and he's my gym crush and I go every day and he's there. I love that feeling of like, oh, I know he's looking at me and I'm looking at him and I could like low key get it.
If you
See,
come in
but
and talk to me,
the way you're chasing is just putting yourself in a position to be like
right?
approached.
Of course, that's how women
No,
chase.
because I don't know. I feel like I don't.
Like, will you go approach that man?
Of hell no. Fuck no.
Yeah,
Because
so
I
you're putting yourself in that position to be pounced on.
Jeremy says Justin is so shocked right now. I actually agree.
are you?
No, because she said that she likes to chase. That's what I think he's talking
But
about.
I
But she
even
doesn't like to chase. She likes putting herself in a
Well, that's what I'm
position
saying.
to be
Yeah,
chased.
women chase differently than men. Women chase by putting
Yeah.
themselves in those
No,
positions
no.
to almost make sure that guy has to go talk to
I
them.
have been chased a bunch of times. Literally, my last relationship I was in, I was at a house party and I didn't talk to this one girl. At the end of the party, she grabs me by my shirt, throws me up against the wall, and she's like, "Who are you? And how come you haven't talked to me the whole night?" And we ended up together for a while. So,
Wow.
some women do chase.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I get women on my DMs sometimes, and I'm sure Justin does too. It does happen. But overall, I think men are the ones who, in the culture of society, men are charged with being the approachers. Men are charged with being the chasers.
Because a girl is not going to approach unless she has real balls. Because honestly, I just don't.
Well,
I
see,
don't.
here's the thing: a woman might approach, but she's not gonna approach you with like, "Hey, how you doing? My name's blah blah blah." She's gonna
I'm gonna
approach you with
like
some innocuous reason of like,
no.
"Oh,
I'm
hey,
gonna.
can you hand me that dumbbell over there? Can you get me that thing over there?" Even though
That,
she could have very well gotten it herself.
all right. That is not how we chase. We
Tell
we're bold.
us.
We're bold with the
This is
Instagram.
how Joel chases guys at the gym.
Yeah. Right. He talks to me.
Jokes on you. I don't go to the gym.
No, what we do is okay, so girls are crazy, okay? We'll find their Instagram. All right? We'll find it on either the gym page, whatever. We won't follow them. But if they're private, we'll like their picture. And
If you
then we'll
don't follow,
unlike it. And then we'll unlike it.
oh, so he gets a little notification, but then he can't find you again,
Yeah. And
just to
then
make
and
him
then it's
wonder.
like you see them again and you do it the same thing. So you like it and then you unlike it.
See, it's very subtle, very subtle.
It's subtle, but it works every time.
Guys, if you're listening, take notes.
The games.
I
Hey,
li- I I
it
personally like games. I
it
do.
is the dating game. Dating is a game. That's all
I'm
that it
trying
is.
not to get into the games, but it
I
keeps
think
pulling
I
me in.
think my biggest problem these days is like communication in general.
You keep
Like,
saying that and you never explain what the hell you mean.
Grace
uh,
is hard to understand. All right.
do I have to like go through messages because it's kind of funny.
Yeah, bring it up.
Go ahead.
It's pretty interesting.
So, guys, now you know if you drop a picture on Instagram and Jade likes it, and then you see the name, but then you can't find her again,
Just know I'm
it's
coming.
on.
To you.
She's coming
So
for
I'm
you.
interested.
She did like my picture that one time.
So,
Who?
all right,
What,
look,
what you got, Justin?
this is just recent. Matched with a beautiful girl.
Okay.
I asked her, how she's doing. It was a crappy weekend. She's like, oh, I'm just staying home today. I told her. She asked me what I was gonna do. I told her I was trying to ride my bike up to the mountains, but the weather's kind of crappy. I was like, "Where are you from?" She goes, "Oh, that would have been nice," but completely skipped over like the where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like now you're putting me in a position to it's like, how do I communicate? Because I just asked you a question.
Okay.
So do I have to double ask? Because now I'm gonna look stupid in my
So now
text.
you just like it. Like on messages, you just like click it. You just like love it. Does
Love
that
my own message.
No,
yeah,
hers.
that means
Oh,
respond.
okay.
If you love your own message, that means respond.
I
Like
don't think I could do that.
on what
Oh,
I
wait,
don't know.
what app are you on?
Tinder.
Oh,
Oh,
I
well,
don't know.
there's your problem.
You can't find
Well,
it.
no,
Tinder's.
that was just there. It just happened to be there. That was one of the last ones. Like,
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Got it.
but I'm telling you, the communication problems, like cliff dives, literal cliff dives, and it's
Yeah,
like
the communication today is all via text. And if you're the one that sent the last text and you don't get a text back, you better not respond. You
you
better
better
not
not
ask
so
another
hard.
text because now you're the needy one.
And now you're the one that got ghosted. And
Mm-hmm.
that sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah. Well, I've got ghosted a million times. I've ghosted
I
a
got
million
ghosted.
people, but
but
everybody's got ghosted.
it's funny.
Justin takes it a little bit personally, though. Apparently,
I know I do too. I do.
yeah.
No,
It wasn't it
I
wasn't the tranny
definitely
that ghosted
do.
you. It was
I you're so stupid. Anyway, I definitely always take it personal because
Jeremy's just picking on
yeah,
Justin.
yeah, Jeremy is not lying. So, yeah, fun fact, I'm a musician. I've been a musician my whole life. So, I've always been like the cool dude, like I was the lead singer of the band. So, the girls always kind of chased after me and I got used to that. I never had to have game. But in a good way, I'm a charmer, I'm a Gemini, so that's just always being myself was the thing. But apparently these days being yourself doesn't work. And it sucks because I get angry being ghosted because it's like, bro, I think I'm an amazing guy, but you have to get to know me. And if I'm not giving you that like that flirty banter right off the bat, like they're not interested. But sometimes women forget that like I'm also trying to see where you're at mentally because I'm sapiosexual. I'm not I'm not even sure if I'm into you just because you look good. I might be assessing you to see where your head's at. Like,
Yeah.
and they forget that. And I don't know. Sometimes I feel overlooked being ghosted.
I don't like being ghosted because it makes me feel like I'm not like enough. And even when like they are so below me, I'll like say like no, not below me, but like I feel like I tend to go for guys less attractive to me because I want to like because I don't want that to happen and also I want to look better than them, if that makes sense.
Actually, that's kind of smart. More females should do that.
Well, like, I mean, I don't know. What it depends really on the person, but anyway, so whatever. It's like you're talking to this person and you're vibing with them, and then you meet them in person and you go on a date, and then it's just like no, like you don't vibe. So what do you do? Like you went from texting every day to now you're not even like you Snapchat once a day. It's like it's kind of hard to like slowly ghost someone, you know?
Jade,
Yeah.
are you on dating apps?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I stopped.
Are you dating at all?
Stop.
I'm dating. Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm like, you know, so my situation's kind of I was I was trying to have a relationship, and I kept like looking in the wrong places, and I kept like trying to find something that just wasn't there, and I was holding on to my ex-boyfriend who didn't give me any sort of affection at all, but I hurt him, so I was like, "Oh, it's okay if he disrespects me. Like it's okay." So I recently let that go, and I've been going on a few dates, yeah, but I'm not really like happy with.
What you found?
Yeah, like I'm not trying recently. I haven't been trying, and I've just been focused on me. Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Yeah,
So
it's just like so boring like talking about the same things like it is.
so we didn't even touch on our second subject, and
Is
Yes.
we've been on 51 minutes.
Yeah, we're cutting it close here. All right, so let's get into it.
All right, let's
Let's
go.
okay, so we've established women cheat more than men. Yes? Everybody good with that?
No. Men.
Women, how do you, we don't even know the statistics? No, no, no. I
The
think the
law of
stats
large
are
numbers,
out.
man.
Yeah,
All I'm all I'm saying is that my aunt got cheated on with my aunt got cheated on by her husband. My other aunt got cheated on by her husband. My grandma got cheated. My
men just get caught more. Women are so good at it.
We
Yes.
don't fucking cheat. I don't cheat.
The
If you
law
are
of
a
large
morally
numbers.
right person, you don't cheat. If you're morally right, you don't cheat.
I agree with you there, but
You just said
who's morally right these days?
you just said men don't even have emotions when they have sex.
Right.
Women statistically have like emotions when they like we think with our hearts. So if
Right, but
I have sex with you, I'm gonna be like, wow, like I really like
I'm
you.
not saying men don't have emotions when it comes to sex, but I'm saying like with a random girl.
No, I know.
I'm not talking about their
No, I
wife or
know.
their
I know.
girlfriend or
hang on.
someone that they're in
Let
love
me
with.
throw this in here cuz we just established women cheat with their emotions or women have sex with their emotions.
Hmm.
Those emotions don't always have to be positive emotions toward the guy they're cheating with. I feel that those can be negative emotions toward the man they are with. And usually that's the case. When
All
they have
right.
negative emotions toward their husband, their boyfriend, their whoever they're with, they're likely to cheat with any man, not that they find attractive, but that they find arousing. There's a big difference between arousal and attraction. That's
Mhm.
when they'll go out and they'll have sex with the guy who plays in the band because he looked hot that one night.
I know.
Even
Damn.
that's
Yeah.
when they'll cheat.
Yeah. You're low key right.
Yeah. All right. So let's move
All
on
right.
to our second topic here for a little bit. Is marriage dead? Justin, is marriage dead?
I don't-
I, I definitely see the numbers going down. I don't think people want to get married anymore. I mean, look at I can't even get past conversations, let alone dates and relationships. It's rough out there. I mean,
I think a lot. Let me tell you where I'm coming from, and then Jade, I want to get your 2 cents on this. I think women want to get married just as much as they have in the past. That's the ultimate goal for a woman, is to catch a man of value and have him put a ring on it and have her big wedding, have her big day. Men don't want to get married as much as they used to. Why? Because we get zeroed out by divorces like that.
No, I
It,
don't.
it a man has very very little to gain by getting married and everything to lose.
seriously.
Jade,
All right. Wow. For me, I think I would like anyone I know wants to get married because they want to have not I don't care about the wedding. I just want the honeymoon. But they want to have children. They want to have grandkids and like I don't know, like they want to grow old with the person that they love. That's the essential goal. So
mm-hmm.
I don't know. And they want to be successful and travel the world with their husband. One more thing, you see all these women like okay, so I went to the Boca Raton resort, whatever. You see all of these old men, like older men, who are very like not attractive, and they have these beautiful wives. Like they
Are
are
they
getting
young?
prize. No, the women are like probably like 45, but they had like some work done, and the man's like probably 55, like 10 years, whatever.
That sounds
And
about right to me.
Yeah.
yeah, and the man is getting the prize. We are the prize. All right. We're gonna have the babies. We're gonna have
I don't
those.
know about that.
You don't want babies?
I don't know about you saying that you're the prize. I think men are the prize.
I think it depends on the value of each person. I think if you're talking about the bottom 50% of men, then women are the prize. If you're talking about the top 20 to 10% of men are definitely the prize. Because that's why 80% of women are chasing after them.
All right. If yeah, okay.
So I used to look at things in that way, and I used to chase after girls that way, and then I realized, holy crap! Like men, like Joelle said, we have to create ourselves. We're not just born beautiful.
Yeah, men are made, women are born.
I mean, look at Joelle compared to me. Like only some of us are born beautiful.
Thank you.
No, but seriously, it takes a long time for a man to build himself up and have value in this world.
Which is
So
Right.
why I come back to when if a marriage is made when both people are at their sexual prime, and I say sexual because I believe sex is the most important part of a marriage. Meaning a woman's between 20 to 25, maybe 26, a guy's 32 to 37. That to me is the perfect matching age because the guy's just starting to come into his own. A guy's not really where he's going to be. You start seeing where a man's going to end up when he turns 35. You can tell when where a girl's going to end up by the time she's 18. Sometimes.
I agree.
Not so if we're talking about a match in those ages, I think that's the perfect match for a marriage for them to go forward. Then the woman can have the security while having still the attractive man. She can also have the security to chase her career if she wants. But she's not out there still looking to have it all. She already got the big prize, and now she can chase after the other.
Okay.
Justin and I here winning hearts and minds.
It really all depends on the circumstance because like
Absolutely.
it matters who you fall in love with. It matters,
And yes, sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you
right?
fall in love. Hey, what the hell are you gonna do? You fell in love.
Right? Like you're getting married. You're not gonna have your dream wedding, and you're probably not gonna have like a bunch of trips to go on. But at the end of the day, you're gonna be in love with that person, and that's love is like what gets it.
that's what I'm talking about. I think people are forgetting to like Jeremy. Yo, you know what? It's funny. I am, bro. I'm not even
Jade,
joking.
let me throw this at you. And Justin, you and I talked about this a couple podcasts ago. Are are women? Is social media responsible for women overvaluing themselves?
I don't
Say
think
it.
so
You don't.
because I don't have like a ton of followers, but I have like an okay amount, whatever.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I feel like I don't really get like women are still gonna be who they. You're talking to a very strong-headed woman. If you asked another girl if like if DMs and stuff like changed her perspective of her, they would
Mhm.
probably say yes. But for me, a DM is just like, oh, okay. Like 100 DMs is just like, okay, like whatever. Like they're
Well,
just
yeah,
like,
but let's face a fact, and yeah, let's face a fact. Jade, you're a 9, maybe a 10. You're a beautiful woman. Most women are not 9s and 10s. Most women are gonna be, well, define average. Most women are gonna be 5s. But let's say you have a girl who's a 3. She's overweight. She may not have the prettiest face. She's still posting a photo of herself on social media, and all her friends are telling her how beautiful she is. Maybe she posted in a bikini, and all of a sudden she's getting all these guys hitting the like button. Does that overvalue women who don't inherently have that value?
no, I think it's just a community of people hyping up because women already are facing like so many like you don't see it because you're not a woman, but we
Mhm.
already face like so many things like just genetically, like with body image and like seeing like the perfect body and wanting it. Like men don't really care that much, and women are just constantly like comparing themselves to other people and like
Mhm.
devaluing themselves. So I feel like hyping up a woman is the best thing that you can do.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I think
I
there's a
have
problem. I think that what you just said right there, I think that's what's responsible for the 80-20 rule. Because you have all these women who don't inherently have this value, who are
Mhm.
maybe threes, fours, fives. They're all avoiding marriage and they're all holding out for the for the guy they think they deserve. Because they, I deserve a man that this and I deserve a man that that. They all want the guy with the six pack abs, that's 6'5", that drives the
Right.
Lambo, that has everything.
You're
I
right.
mean, and a lot of these women are shooting unrealistically because those guys are checking for the nines and the tens.
Bro, where do I get a surgery to make myself taller? Because if I had that, man, I'd be killing it right now.
You're not Jude Law, man. You can't do that.
You can't have it all, Justin. You really can't.
Yo, listen, I can climb you though. You know what I mean? It's not.
Oh my God, Justin. Getting desperate over here.
uh,
But I will
tall,
say this. I will say this. Jay, tell
tall
me if you
girls, bro.
agree. Height is as important to women as weight is to men.
Oh,
That's a fact
Men
of
care
definitely.
life.
about Do men care about weight? Because
Of
I found
course.
Hell yeah.
men, I don't know, like this generation is crazy because these men like big girls.
Well, some do. I mean, and Miami is an oversimplification of it too.
Okay.
In
Because
Miami, you have all these thick
So
girls, whatever.
I
But
date slender women. Like that's my thing. Like, and
you're
it's funny because to my friends, they're like, "Bro, she's so skinny," and to me, that's attractive. But for other dudes, they like them really thick. And I think I know what Jade might be talking about. Like you're just talking about like slim, thick women.
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
and that exists, and that's hot in some cases, sure. But there's times when it just looks out of proportion. They are clinically overweight. They're just not the prettiest girls, and it happens. And but
I
they're still out
I
here thinking they deserve a man.
I know you're right. I know, and I do think you're right. I do, but I feel like everyone deserves a good guy. Every girl deserves a good guy. It doesn't, I mean, and that's for the guy and the girl to decide, like,
Right.
you're attracted to who you're attracted to. Some girls are attracted to, like a guy I might not be attracted to.
Yeah, but let's face it, women's attractiveness standard physically is far more static than men's. Because you got men down here who like fat girls, you got guys out here who like tall girls, skinny girls, all kinds of girls. Men usually go for the same prototype: 6 feet, six pack abs, square jaw, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
For me, I can't, I don't think so. I I think that like I have my own things that I like in a guy. I don't like when I like a really big guy. I don't like
Big like muscular.
He needs to be hard, but he needs to have like a soft tummy. Like he needs to be like no, seriously, I'm being so
It is
serious.
cuffing season.
Yeah, like I want to be able to feel safe. Like he needs to be big, but like and hard, but like soft and like
Right.
warm.
Yeah.
I need to
You
feel
want to
safe.
feel wrapped in the embrace.
But a lot of girls like really skinny guys with six packs. Like if you have smaller legs than me, we can't even talk. Like, like there's a lot of girls like everything. Like guys like everything.
Yeah.
Like my friend,
Overall, not all guys like everything, but yeah,
no,
I see what you're saying.
I know,
Absolutely.
but like each guy has a different prototype of a girl that he wants.
You're right. Exactly.
Like my
I
best
feel
friend, yeah, she likes guys who are a little bit smaller than her and skinny.
Justin. There
Like,
you go. A
no,
little bit smaller.
yeah. So I don't know. It really depends. It really depends on the girl.
Yeah, it really does. All right, everybody. We've been watching the J&J podcast, Dating Dynamics podcast, episode 6, with the lovely Jade Rosenblum. This is the JJ and J podcast tonight. This has been episode 6. Who cheats more, men or women, and is marriage dead? I think we all just established that we don't really care about marriage. It's much more fun to just talk about cheating and attractiveness.
Yeah.
So, guys, any final thoughts, Justin?
Not really. I don't have any final thoughts. We discussed the cheating. I feel like people are gonna cheat regardless. It's sad. I wish we wouldn't. I wish we would almost go back to being old school and things could
Like in the
progress. I don't enjoy being cheated on. I want to be in a committed relationship.
You are such a misogynist. You just want to go back to the 50s and the Leave It to Beaver days and have your
I
woman chained in
agree.
the kitchen, don't you?
Also,
No. Bro, I told you last podcast I had an
I
ex-girlfriend tell
know.
me women messed up. The
Of
girl
course they
told
did.
me, she's like, my ex-girlfriend Jade, she came and told me, she's like, we messed up. And I'm like, how? She's like, I could have been in the kitchen while you're at work. I could have had a glass of wine. I could have been hanging out with my girlfriends. Like, all I had to do was take care of the house.
All
It's
right, we got a final thought from Jeremy Castro, whose mind's finally out of the gutter. He says, final thought, be yourself, and if they don't like it, they can keep it moving. I agree with that. Jade, final thoughts?
Final thoughts. I think that you guys are men, and you shouldn't take. You should learn with what I just gave you that all women are not the same. So when a good girl is coming, she's coming. So don't get your knickers in a twist if you get ghosted, because a good girl's
Don't
coming.
get your,
I'll be
don't
waiting
get,
for that good girl.
you
Same.
can't wait, man. You got to go out and get it. We are men. We go
I
after
don't
what
know.
we want.
It might come to you. I feel like you'll just know. You'll know.
It'll happen. It should happen. We can all hope that. All right, guys, we're gonna sign off. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. Jeremy, thank you for all your lovely comments on the chat here.
Hey,
Justin's gonna, I don't know, he might punch you in the face or something because you've been picking on him all night.
He's
But
also texting me. So
yeah, I know he's texting me too. Jade, thank you so much for joining us. You've been lovely.
Jade,
I hope you had a good time, and I hope you'll come on with us again.
thank you
I-
very much. And it was a
Mhm.
pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, you as well.
And with that, we'll sign off. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Peace.
Night,
Bye.
guys.